Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo.
Hello.
Action News, NFT Action News family, welcome, one and all. We've made it again. It is Tuesday, February the 15th, and we are live in the flesh, live in the metaverse, live on the YouTube, the Twitch, the Twitter. The action starts now. I'm joined by my bearded weirdo best friend in the metaverse himself, Mr. Penguin.
Hello. What a Tuesday. What a day to be here. Welcome, everybody.
What a treat for us all, you know? Taco
Right?
Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday. They get to look at our faces in extreme close up.
That's right. And we have in honor of Taco Tuesday, we have Brothers Drop, the LeftHousr drop that takes place today. Let me pull it up here.
Totally.
Screen share the Danny Trejo, who actually has a few taco spots out here in LA.
Really?
Danny Trejo is Gandhi. Yes.
Gandhi.
And the tacos are ridiculous. They're like some of my favorite tacos out here. The burrito, lovely.
I've yet to find a really good, most of the tacos we get out here are like, out of a box, right? Or your Taco Bell tacos or whatever.
Yeah. Whatever you can get your hands on.
So, although I did order some South American food the other day, which was delicious, but no tacos specifically, but all authentic South American food. Forget what it coquinas, which was like a fried cream cheese ball that had shredded chicken in the middle. Oh, delicious.
Dang, okay. Taking it to another level.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny because my lady's mom is out here right now, and just driving around through LA, there's just taco spots all over the place. They set up on the streets, and they're out there they're making the tortillas out there. Some of these spots, it's That's a full operation, and yeah, there's some really good taco spots out here.
There's something just relaxing about watching someone just make tortillas, just one after another, just start making the tortillas. I really like it.
It is.
I really like it. Hello, everybody. Hello, Campsite. Hello, Sensei. Hello, Stoned Rabbit. Welcome. Oh, we got
welcome all. Oh yeah, we did a little double. I'm trying to get us over to
StreamYard Inception.
Yeah, I'm trying to get us over to the Atomic Hub page so we can check out the drop of the day here. I did go and get myself 2 packs last night and opened up, and I am the holder of the mint ones here.
Ooh.
The original sketch, Left a Sketch, I believe they're called, editions.
That's really cool.
And these are honestly the pages that I remember, because my brother and I were separate. We have different mothers, He would come and visit, and we'd have these moments together and our time together. And I swear he would always have like these drawings and these books that he was bringing with him. And if you look through the page, you can see like his words from the next page through it,
Oh, yeah.
His handwriting is so distinct to me, and just like his style of drawing and his ink work and using those Bic pens from back in the day or whatever, it's pretty fun seeing some of this stuff surface again. I know I have like an inside look, if you will, just being around when they were originally created and everything. But yeah, I mean, he's a left-handed wizard when it comes to
left-handed wizard to
the page and the pad.
And not meaning he's evil, of course.
Not at all evil. No, he's a magician with his work. I feel he's always amazed me with his art, for sure. Very inspiring.
Shout out to NFT Gamer TV. We are being raided.
Uh-oh, NFT Gamer TV. Hello. How are you?
We are just discussing the new drop from Mr. LeftHousr.
Yes, let's take a look at so there's 3 pieces that come in these drops. This is the Dyslexic 95 collection by LeftHousr. I will share a link with that in a second. Let's check out the animation piece here. And so, yeah, these are original drawings from LeftHousr himself back in the 90s that have been taken and reformatted and created digitally into animations. And then there's the music bubble, which we'll check out next as well, which I got to work on.
That's cool.
Brother. Let's have a look here. Oh, let me get the audio going so we get the full effect direct line in.
I'll sing along.
And this one I actually had not seen the animation for, so it was fun for me to get to see this for the first time.
Danny Trejo is Gandhi in Heads Will Roll.
Whoa.
Yeah, I watched that for the first time this morning myself, and I was blown away by the ending there with the Danny Trejo.
Yeah.
It almost felt like a trailer I was watching at that point, you know, like
a Trejo-er.
A Trejo-er.
No.
Yeah. Pretty fun.
I feel like there's a song about Danny Trejo or called Danny Trejo or something. Maybe I'm making that up. But yeah, that was cool. That was a cool animation. That was a good song. I liked the end.
Danny Trejo
5 stars.
Will roll. I love that.
Roll.
And then we have the music bubble here, which is the animation brought into these spherical bubbles and twisted all around with some musical piece by myself floating through outer space here. Let's have a look. Let's have a listen. And with these pieces, if you collect all of the musical bubbles, you will be able to submit your order that you would like the bubble loops to be in, and those will be minted as NFTs for like one of ones for the first 10 collectors that are able to put those the full collection of music bubbles together.
Yeah, that's cool.
There you have it. I was about to give it the old starring Danny Trejo in Heads That
Will Roll.
Yes, Sensei, I got all the bubbles so far. Amazing. Fading, LFG. The whole Action family's in the house. It's good to be here. It's Tuesday, drop day. Let me get that link out for everybody.
Do it.
Grab it real quick.
Do it real quick.
Yeah, and I know a part of Brother kind of setting this up with these weekly drops was knowing that he was going away. He didn't know exactly when or, you know, how long it was going to be for. And so getting this collection up and just kind of having it run its life cycle through these weeks has been pretty fun to have something to look forward to every week.
Yeah.
A new left drop.
Every week a new drop. It's like it's nice to be able to look forward to some things, have some consistency, and know like Hey, I can plan ahead for this drop and save up, and I don't have to worry about a rug pull. No rug pulls here.
Oh no, and that we should definitely mention. I believe going through the list there when we were on with our friends from the Dungeon Masters Wombat, the Danny Trejo drop, which was released today after kind of the announcements of Stakeable over there, is stakeable. So if you pick it up and you're interested in putting it in the system, then I believe you have that option. We are not the smartest apples in the bunch, as brother likes to say, and this is not financial advice. You got to do your own research in this space. The NFT Action News would like you to subscribe and hit the thumb up if you'd be so kind.
Yeah.
There you
Yes.
There you have it, people.
All right. We did it. No, I'm just kidding.
And I bid you.
You know what we should check out?
What's
we should
that?
check out the R governance for our planet. See what that's all about.
Yes. Shall. Do you have a? Should I just go to the site? You want me to pull it up, or do you have?
Yeah, let's just go to the site. Play it by ear.
All right.
Come to the coast. Have a few laughs. Ooh, I pulled it up on my end too. It's all changed. Governance.
So did you spend some time thinking on your decision you need to make here, or is that what you're doing, your own research here?
Yeah, I don't know what I want to do.
All right, so I
got also don't really understand. Well, I guess I can vote on a specific thing. I don't know how to allocate my RDAO or just to sell it. I know we talked yesterday about maybe I should just sell half of it, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Is anybody in the Action family or out there in the chat doing anything with their RDAO at the moment, or game planning? Drop a comment, drop a chat. Let's open up the convo.
Looks like we got our planet and Promo Planet in the lead. That makes sense. Promo Planet's got,
I'll go back there.
What was that, 5.4 billion votes? That can't be right. 5.4 billion. Oh, probably 5.4 billion RDAO staked to it. That would make more sense. Well, I only have 24 RDAO. Thank you very much.
Every little bit counts. So yeah, I haven't taken a look at this at all, really, yet.
No. I'm going to have to do some research about how this exactly works, because it looks like you can stake your RDAO for mining as well. You vote with Aether for projects. I see. I do not have any Aether.
Yeah, I know. I see people on both sides. When I kind of have seen people talking about where our planet is at, it seems like people are either kind of over it and done with it, or people are on board and giving them a shot here to see what they come up with.
Oh, it is up today. Yesterday, my 24 RDAO was worth 100 and something. Today, it's worth 317 wax. So, all right. Makes sense. Makes sense that it would go up on the day that the utility for it goes live.
Definitely, yeah, that's a good sign. See if it can maintain that. What happens here? So this is showing all the different factions that they're bringing to the stage here: the base, the NFTs, the map, masterminds, brain boxes who use their knowledge every day working on the latest combat robots in their underground laboratories. They know that the pace can only be reached if you own a powerful army and act strategically. All right. Heroes. Look at these little guys.
Those
I
are
like
cool looking.
Yeah, I like the turtle a lot. I like the big heads.
That turtle reminds me of the big turtle from the Never-Ending Story.
Yeah.
The one that had the whole mud mountain on its back.
That was sick. I thought you were gonna say the Nemo.
Oh, it does
Nemo.
look a bit like the Nemo. Righteous, dude.
The little guy.
Woohoo! I'm in the jet stream. Man, that was a good movie.
One of the best. Classic.
I was very under the influence of cannabis when I saw that movie, and it was fantastic.
I can imagine. I mean, I saw that movie so many times because my little ones were little, like around the time that it came out. So that it was on repeat for.
To be clear, no little ones were with me when I saw it for the first time. Very under the influence of cannabis, but yes.
Sure. We believe you.
Well, on that note, you're a mysterious man, but you're coming to us under cover of darkness today.
Am
There
I?
you go. There you go. Whatever you just did.
Oh, okay.
Now I can see your pretty face.
I'm sorry about that. I was looking at the Our Planet page there. That's what happened. I have that one up.
Too dark everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you. Well, did you hear about? Here, I'll bring it up here. Did you hear about another DAO kind of doing something that they thought they could do but actually can't do? So this is unofficial Magic the Gathering NFT project interrupted as Wizards of the Coast summon lawyers. So basically what happened was they said, oh, you have to own all your own Magic cards, either the physical card or the online version or the whatever, and then you can just import that into the NFT game we made. So kind of thinking, you know how it's often said that if you own an NFT, you own the intellectual property rights to it?
Yeah.
So it sounds like they were kind of doing this in reverse. They were saying, well, you already own all the Magic cards and you already own all the physical card or the online cards, so there's probably no legal issues with us just creating an NFT trading card game around that. But as Wizards of the Coast said, no. You appear to be operating under the mistaken assumption that the project would be legal because you would allow the reproduction of Magic cards in the form of NFTs only by a player who had purchased a physical card, a card on Arena, or a card on Magic the Gathering Online, the letter states. This is not correct. It is the exclusive right of the copyright owner to reproduce the copyrighted work, such as Magic card, in any format. So just like good old Spice DAO tried to buy a book and make a movie, as it turns out, you can't just encourage people to create their own game with existing property. Who would have thought?
Yeah. Got to do a little bit more due diligence before you think you can just sweep one under the floor like that. Or, I mean, people with these ideas, great ideas, but might want to figure them out a little bit first before you start to act on them.
Yeah, so I don't know. That kind of stuff makes me laugh because
there probably is a way to make something like that work, but all parties would need to be included and on board, and
and I mean, does nobody you have to be fairly savvy to get into NFTs, right? You've got to know a little bit about cryptocurrency. You've got to know how to buy and sell these things. You've got to know how to set up a wallet. And yet just the lack of common sense from so many people in this space is stunning to me. I don't understand how you can get all the way into into this space and not have any clue how it works. And that's not me trying to gatekeep the space. I'm more than happy to help anybody out who wants to enter the space. Not that I'm the expert, but I do know a little bit. But it really concerns me how some people are able to stumble into this space and not even recognize, like, hey, I just got this DM that said I won 1.3 Bitcoin. How do I claim it? Well,
Right.
there's just a disconnect there. How do you get so far into the space but not understand?
Yeah.
I don't know. Again, not trying to come off like an asshole, but
no, not at all. Because there's, like you said, you're one of the most helpful people around this space. You know, over on the wax side, people can hit you up for all sorts of things, and I'm sure they do. But yeah, it's crazy that people can kind of get tricked so easily in this space. And it is a new space, and coming into it, you have to have that mentality almost of like you can't trust anything until it's like, you know, that it's trustworthy, you know, until you've
Right.
experienced or had an experience with someone that you trust, that's telling you about it. Or it's got to be, you know, you have to be so careful. I got an email from what's said to be MetaMask support to come and do a survey and do all this stuff, and I'm like, no way, I'm not even clicking on anything like that, you know. So it's like a lot of people will, though, real quick, and like, oh, there's an ETH reward, or there's this or that or whatever, you know. It's like,
even if there was somehow a survey that MetaMask was doing, like, they're not going to email you. How did they get your email address to begin with?
yeah.
And like, no, they would just put a pop-up in the wallet that said,
Right.
click here to take a survey.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
It's scary out there. Scary out there, folks.
It is the Wild West, and it does concern me. You know, I want this space to grow, and I don't want to use the R word for regulation, but somebody's got to, I'm not calling on governmental bodies to regulate the space, but somebody has got to create a self-regulatory system, right? I have this thought that there should be bodies on various blockchains, or maybe they're blockchain neutral, and basically this body does whatever it needs to do in order to get accredited. And then just like we have ISO standards, right? Like ISO 9002 or whatever for some industrial standards, you know, maybe this body can give the stamp of approval to new NFT projects and say, you know, we've done what we can to research this project, and they've doxed themselves, and we know their addresses and things, and so this NFT project has our stamp of approval.
Yeah, I know our friend Bojax has been working on building the NFT guild, kind of for people coming into the space, and just for bringing people together that are already in the space to kind of verify for each other that, you know, they've interacted with each other, that they know that these are verifiable sources that we're dealing with and that we're interacting with within these protocols or collections or whatever it may be. So yeah, I think it'll be a balance for sure of figuring that out and being able to stay secure and safe. And
the other thing I feel like I used to always see when I first got into the space was that people had their people had their smart contracts audited by security firms.
Yeah.
And then would post the results of that audit. And I don't ever see
hear of that much
anymore
nowadays.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you still sometimes do, but I remember it being talked about a little bit more in 2017, 2018 than nowadays, I feel like.
Yeah, it's like, okay, doxed at the bare minimum. I really, I mean, I'm sure there are tons of reputable, great projects where the devs and the leaders have chosen not to dox themselves for whatever reason. But you gotta like you gotta do something
Right.
to build trust. I'm not saying that doxed projects can't be rug pulls. Of course they can. But you've got to do something to start building that trust with your community. And I can't think of a better way to do that than to dox yourself.
It's probably the best. On Family Feud, that's the #1 answer.
Dox yourself? But I switched to a new beard shampoo and the cat just loves it. Just absolutely loves it.
The catnip brand of beard shampoos.
That's right. It's like having to rub. I had to rub peanut butter on myself so the dog would play with me. It's the same idea here.
Funny. Well, let me show you a little project that I'm a part of that did a little campaign yesterday.
Oh.
For the Valentine's Day, which I thought was a great idea. It's a dope collection, dope artists. So yeah, I figured I'd share it out here. And I was gifting yesterday, almost in the name of the Gifty Kids. It reminded me of, if you remember that collection.
I do, and I that for anybody wondering, that collection still safe and secure, money still safe and secure. It's a pain in the ass to figure out how to donate crypto to a company that doesn't accept crypto, but we're getting there. We're on the way. Hope maybe by next Christmas we'll actually have it donated.
So yesterday, the Twisted Tweaks, a collection that I've been in for a little while. They started off with an original Genesis collection of 100 tweaks, and this is one of their tweaks here. And then they have the Twisted Tweaks, which is their 10K edition of their kind of greater Genesis collection. So they said for the next 12 hours, this was yesterday, if you gift a Twisted Tweak to a loved one, you will receive a new mint in your wallet. There's a max of 1 per person. You must send it to a new tweak owner. So they're bringing in new people to their collection. You're able to gift one out, which it's always nice to give. It's always nice to get as well, receive. But it's also they're minting a new one to your wallet, and they're like getting higher in on their collection as well. So I was like, dude, this is a pretty well thought and great idea that they're working with over here. Maybe we can implement or game plan on something like this with some of the Action family club cards or some other collection. But I just liked what they were doing. And I mean, I was basically able to gift one out to Brother Fading yesterday. And
that's cool.
It was like a $12 transfer or something, $16 transfer. And get a new one showed up in the wallet. Didn't have to show anything. They just read it all off of on chain.
Yeah,
and
gas
has been nicer.
Been great lately,
for sure.
Yeah. Oh, that's very nice of you. Happy belated Valentine's Day to you all.
Yes, thank you. And they're doing dope stuff here. If you look down, it says the Tweak Friends on Cyber Gallery is now open for submissions. So since I'm a holder, or if there are holders of the Twisted Tweak collection, you're able to submit your own art pieces that will show up inside of their On Cyber Gallery. They're building a...
I like that On Cyber.
Yeah, I haven't been inside of On Cyber yet, but I've seen some videos, and it looks pretty rad.
Yeah.
It looks pretty fun.
Yeah. Yeah, it's cool. There was a project which has long since sold out and moved on called Nuclear Nerds, but they started gaining traction by creating honoraries for various individuals, and they put them all into their On Cyber gallery. It's pretty fun. That was the first time I had seen On Cyber.
Okay. There's still a lot of galleries popping up in the Uplift world, I've noticed, and been seeing like some screen shares on Twitter, and Corey's talking a lot about them. Yeah, I think I saw something about an event taking place in Uplift, like some sort of 10 of 10 or something. The first 10 people to find these one of ones on this plot. We're gonna be able to do some sort of scavenger hunt, which we might be in the works of something along those lines on Leftland instead of the Uplift. Oh my goodness, that is an amazing pose. Do you guys practice that?
And she's about to take down. She's about to take down my green screen too. That'll be fun.
Oh my goodness!
Down.
It's like the penguin and the cat circus.
That's right. Oh man, then this is just one of many. I can't even keep track. But she only comes to see me when I'm on camera. It's like she knows. Or I'll sit here and I'll pretend to talk into my microphone, and she'll jump up on my lap.
Yeah,
that's pretty silly.
She's always ready to go.
Pretty silly.
So over here on Decrypt this morning, I saw some interesting headlines as well. This first one being MasterCard to offer crypto and NFT consulting services.
Ooh.
May help crypto CBDCs. I'll drop this link in the chat as well because there's some interesting ones.
CBDC.
Yeah, which
CBDC?
I didn't know what that meant either, but we'll go in real briefly and take a look. It had some to do with like banking, I believe.
Oh,
bank deposits. So it says MasterCard is diving
digital currency.
Yeah, diving deeper into the world of cryptocurrency, announcing today it's adding payments-focused consulting services for crypto and digital currencies, and that may be eventually help develop central bank digital currencies known as CBDCs.
I see. So it is important to make that distinction between a cryptocurrency and a digital currency. I've done a little bit of digital currency reading because the Bank of Canada is considering a digital currency, and this is not a cryptocurrency. It's not a decentralized currency. It's not you holding the keys to your own wallet. It's the exact same as fiat or fiat. It's just it's on an electronic ledger instead of your in your wallet, basically.
Okay.
So, you still have a central bank. You still have a theoretically finite amount of money, although, as we know, central banks can just print as much money as they want to print.
Yeah.
Yeah, as Fading Armageddon says, central bank tokens. That's essentially correct.
Yeah. When it comes to NFTs, MasterCard will be a payment option on Coinbase's upcoming NFT marketplace platform that was announced kind of earlier on, which doesn't have a release date, but will prove a rival to OpenSea.
It could. We'll see. Anything could prove a rival to OpenSea at this point.
Yeah. It'd be nice to see. I mean, Looks had some interesting things going on for the first month, and now it's like kind of almost the same thing I was saying about the RDAO. It's like people are either done with Looks or they're like in hopes that the team can put it together and build it out over these next few months, and yeah, it's to be seen at this point, as with a lot of things in the space.
Yeah, I'm really curious. I've got another article here that's basically talking about how new NFTs are and how early we all are, and we all still are. And it anticipates that there's probably less than 1 million people in the NFT space, or about 1 million people in the NFT space, which is a drop in the bucket.
Yeah. So much room to grow.
What's this about Binance removing its name from its network? I had not heard that.
Is that where are you seeing that?
Oh, just a little bit lower.
Okay.
Scroll down just a little, right there.
Binance removes crypto company name from its blockchain network and branding. Binance today announced it's rebranding its 2 blockchains under one new ecosystem, BNB chain, to support its MetaFi push. Interesting.
Everything's meta. Everything's DeFi.
Yeah,
But that is interesting.
GameFi, DeFi.
I've never understood the need for a BNB chain and a BSC chain, so I suppose having them all under one does make sense.
Importantly, the move removes the company's own name from that of its blockchain network, which in the past has been criticized for being more centralized than its competitors. And now Binance and BSC are two separate blockchains. Binance Chain allows people to transact on Binance decentralized exchanges, while BSC, which has smart contract functionality, is for building decentralized applications. The two will be rebranded under one ecosystem as from today, Binance said. BNB will be made up of BNB Beacon Chain, previously Binance Chain, and BNB Smart Chain, the exchange said.
Okay. So it doesn't sound like the average user will really notice a significant difference.
Right. The only thing is, that they're losing the name, basically, which seems like it was a bit of a stigma on them.
Yeah. No, I'm Binance does not need me to toot its horn, but one of the reasons I like Binance, and it's certainly not the only exchange that does this, is because you can bypass a lot of bridges, right? You can send Matic, for example, you can send Matic from the Matic network over to Binance, exchange it into Ethereum, and then send it over an Ethereum network to your wallet. So yeah, I like that.
Yeah, that's huge, because trusting a bridge is a whole nother layer of transacting.
And even if you're using Polygon's built-in bridge, you're looking at, I haven't used it in a while, but the last time I used it, gas was not very high, and I think I still ended up with close to $100 in transaction fees.
Yeah. Not gonna do it.
Not gonna do it.
But Disney's gonna do it. Disney readies metaverse push, as CEO calls it the next great storytelling frontier. Well.
No shit, we all say in unison.
Disney has promoted an executive to lead its metaverse efforts, and the CEO said he's been blown away by the firm's work so far.
That executive's name? Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mike White Mouse to lead its metaverse push. I don't know who Mike White is, but I think
there's a Mike White is the name of the guy that wrote the movie Orange County and School of Rock, but I don't know if it's the same Mike White.
We soon could see Disney inviolable library of characters, properties, and experiences in the metaverse as the future vision of the internet develops. The Mouse House is making big moves in the space today, announcing the creation of a new position and overseer to the metaverse plans. The CEO told employees in an initial email. Yeah, I think Disney coming in this space will make some waves.
Yeah, I mean, now do you get, does Thor 6 release in an NFT only release, right? Who knows?
Yeah.
Does WandaVision Series 2 only come out on OpenSea? These are all viable things, interesting things.
This so-called metaverse, which I believe is the next great storytelling frontier. That's a great line. He keeps saying it. And the perfect place to pursue our strategic pillars of storytelling excellence, innovation, audience focus. JPEG wrote. Teams across the company are exploring this new canvas and have been blown away. He's blown away once again by the team. It's previously hinted at the firm's ambitions for entering the space, including last November when he told investors that the company is preparing for their own metaverse. Disney Metaverse. Disneyland.
Metaverse. Disneyland. Disney Metaland. Sergeant York. Dick Sargent. I'm doing a Wayne's World thing now. Well, good. I'm all for growth, right? I was just saying, that, you know, it's the Wild West. And while I don't want to see a government regulatory body come in there, you know, if all of a sudden you've got to compete with the Disneys of the world, you may put a little bit more time and effort into your NFT drop, and not, it may weed out some of the bad actors who realize it's just not worth the time anymore.
Yeah. And I think if that happens, if Disney comes into the space, it'll be interesting to see it for like the young generation, what that will mean for like the really young generation that's kind of like into Disney big time, and see how they start jumping into the space.
Baby's first NFT.
Baby boss NFTs.
Baby boss NFTs. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, imagine some sort of physical device that you can hand your child, but it's populated with NFTs that you've purchased for your child. And as far as they're concerned, it's just another, you know, comic book or picture book or whatever to read.
Right. There's a lot that they're gonna.
Patent pending. You heard it here first.
Yeah. Don't go running off with that. But
Bob Chapek, I know you're watching. Don't you be stealing my idea.
You did say something interesting there, which was picture book, right? Mm-hmm. And I know at Metaforce, the rare and the legendary comic books do become a form of like a web-hosted picture book, right?
That's right. Yeah.
And then this morning, I'm floating around the metaverse, the YouTube metaverse. I'm watching my lads NFT live show, and our friend from Bitlectro Labs is on, and he's on with like an artist that lives out in Vegas, and they're like talking about this new project that they're bringing to the space. So here's our friend from Bitlectro, Gabe. He's been on with us a few times. Cool. And Marshall is who he was on the Lads NFT live show with today. He's a photographer, but these guys have built a marketplace for photographers to, I believe, create books, right? So KGP is the first NFT edition photo book publisher, headed by publisher and artist Chris Graves. We've developed the world's first NFT photo book editions, utilizing our proprietary technology to open the doors for an entire new audience of artists and collectors.
That's cool.
Yeah, and they were talking about these books, like each book is kind of its own experience, rather than like, you know, you might see some magazines. There's a couple NFT magazines that are out right now that, you know, you can go on OpenSea and you can flip through them and read them and interact with them, right. But they're all kind of the same. They all live in the same, each page is the same. These guys are talking about your book, your NFT book is completely customized to the individual here.
Yeah.
So I'll drop a link to this because Gabe's always in on cool projects. He's in on a few different projects, and this was a new one that caught my eye. And photography, I think, is going to be kind of getting some attention here in the NFT space.
I agree. Yeah, hopefully we see a little bit of a shift back to art. Mm-hmm. And not, you know, utility is great, and I firmly believe that the future of NFT is in utility. But you know, there's always going to be a place for art. There always has been, and there always will be.
Yeah, I see a lot of artists kind of pushing for the art for art's sake push right now, you know, and
yeah,
not everything needs to have an NFT. I've seen kind of those conversations popping up on Twitter Spaces, and seems to be getting some attention. because I think part of that is also like you're seeing a lot of these projects and games start to do the same things, and so then it's like, okay, so you're adding this utility, but is it really adding to the project or to the collection, or is it just like a utility that you're kind of like jumping on a trend of, or
Right, exactly. Well, there's I have this article here I pulled up. Here, I guess I'll share
that.
But speaking of what I think the future of NFTs will be, or one of the uses in the future, a real estate backed NFT sold for $653,000.
Yes,
the Florida 4-bedroom house had a starting price tag of $650,000. So yeah, auctioned off as an NFT. It sold for $653,163. The home's property rights were minted as an NFT, which cuts down on the closing time. Sure, I guess so. Now you own the NFT. You can do with it what you will. The real estate backed token can be used as collateral for crypto borrowers and lenders. Roughly 50 people signed up to bid in the auction, verifying their identities per the platform's requirements. However, only 2 people actively billed in the sale. So it's called Propy, P-R-O-P-Y. Propy previously sold TechCrunch founder Michael Arrington's studio apartment in Ukraine for roughly $113,000 worth of Ether last year. The NFT sale could turn into a standard in the real estate industry. NFT sales reached $4 billion in December 2021, and real-world assets will soon represent a significant portion of that market.
This is dope. I like to see things like this popping up.
Yeah. Like, there's no reason. I mean, I don't own my house, but if I was to purchase a house, I think I would be far more interested in something like this. Cut down on all the rent. Now, obviously, I mean, I don't think you're going to get a mortgage to buy an NFT, right? So you've got to make sure you've got the money. But that's not necessarily the worst advice for anything, anyways. Make sure you've got the money. And I can only imagine that, now that I've said it out loud, of course there's going to be NFT mortgage companies, right?
It's
somebody's
just further
gonna
down the
figure out
line.
the way. Yeah, somebody's going to figure out the way to do that. Absolutely. You keep it they keep it in a custodial wallet that you can provably, own or whatever the case may be. But yeah, totally, that's a thing.
Mm-hmm. The future right there. I saw this same article, and that website Blockworks. Do you go there often?
No, it just popped up today in my feed.
Check out their Twitter. I think they have a link right there. I was on their Twitter this morning, and they have a lot of dope articles that pop up.
That's cool.
And news, it was a refreshing site that wasn't kind of recycled over news stories So I gave them a follow this morning when I found them. And that exact article is what brought them to my attention.
Oh, we're great minds think alike, or whatever they say. This is it, Blockworks, right?
Yes, I see. Yep.
Coinbase's website got 20 million hits in 1 minute after its ad on Super Bowl. Crazy.
And I heard about that because and my son sent me a text like right after the ad thing went on, and it was like him claiming his $15 in Bitcoin or something like that.
Yes, I've claimed all of my free currency that crypto or Coinbase has to offer.
Yeah,
I think I might have.
I might
still have some stellar lumens in my Coinbase wallet or something.
Nice, some XLM.
Yeah, some XLM, and what else have I? Oh God, who knows? What one has a really weird name? It's like the Graph or something.
Yeah, the Graph. That was one for sure.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting if they start doing when their NFT marketplace launches, if they'll start doing like earn NFTs through learning about interacting with
Oh yeah,
the
that would be cool.
marketplace. Or
That would be cool.
yeah.
Oh, and here's one. Not a great article, Verge, because it doesn't really give me that much information, but NFTs seized by UK tax authorities for the first time. The tax authority seized 3 NFTs as part of a £1.4 million fraud case. So basically, though, they didn't actually seize the NFT.
Mhm.
They got a court order preventing the owner from selling the NFT. And so it's like, well, they already know who these guys are, obviously. They were able to obtain a court order against them. So on the one hand, nothing's really stopping them from selling the NFT anyways. But if the court already knows who you are, do you really want to piss off the court by violating that order?
Stay clear, I say.
Yeah.
And
And
I'm
I'm
getting
sure...
a message in from Vis right now.
Oh.
For the channel for the giveaway today for the Action family, Action Club card holders. The list is open. We have some names in there. If you aren't on the list yet, try and get your name in as soon as possible here, because I got a message 10 minutes ago from the Vis man. He's had the list open, and it seems like most of you are in there, but he is having to run out, and I'm not sure if he's done that at this point or not. So I will be entering the names into the list. And
yeah, the channel is now closed, it says.
All right.
So
there you have it.
That's it.
Get in early.
Get in early, get in often. That's what I always say.
Yeah, we'll do this all again tomorrow as well. You know, we'll be as Whelp, I should say.
It's Whelp for Whelp's Wednesday.
Yeah, Whelp's Wednesday.
A little Whelp's Wednesday.
Will we have Mateus with us as well? Whelp?
Medina, and yes,
Medina.
Yes, we should.
I've been calling him Mateus for 3 weeks now. Jesus Christ. He's probably like embarrassed to tell me that's not my name, friend.
Bart's teacher is Krabappel. I've been calling her Crandall.
I'll make sure tomorrow I get that straight.
No, he's a chill dude.
Yeah, he's been fun to have.
Dude.
He's been fun to have on for sure.
Yeah, I like that guy. Yeah, we have some. Actually, it's funny. If you follow the Argentix Twitter, I'm not going to provide the address. You're going to have to figure that out yourselves. But if you follow the Argentix Twitter, they've been leaking Whelp's art concepts before they even give them to us to give the final sign off on. So, Hey, if you want to see some linked Whelp Slipstream art that may or may not make it into the final product, find the Argentix Twitter handle. That's your call to action for the day.
There you go. The Argentix Twitter handle. Get on it.
All right.
Yes,
I
indeed. Let me
think
start
I think I've finished all of the news that I had prepared for the day. All the news that's fit to print.
Yeah, we're just winging it today, running through the metaverse, talking about what we're seeing over the last 24 hours.
Oh, I forgot.
Glad that you were all here with us. If anybody's got anything they'd like to talk about, feel free to drop it in the chat. Definitely want to bring up the Dyslexic 95 drop once again.
Here, why don't you bring that up? I click on anything that says OnlyFans by default, so that's why. Ethereum news: OnlyFans adopts NFT profile pictures. I don't understand the rage with verified NFT profile pictures.
Yeah, like on Twitter, is that what that is?
Yeah, Twitter, OnlyFans. I think Reddit is looking at it as well. I don't. Yeah. I mean, I guess.
For clout and status, and just to know that it's the original, that you're holding, that you're a real holder.
The most savage thing I saw was one of the guys who lost their Bored Apes in a, either it was listed wrong or he hadn't canceled the old sale or whatever, but he tweeted about how he no longer had this Bored Ape, and he was really upset about it. And half of the comments were, "Oh, I guess you need to change your profile picture now."
Seriously, like a big X through it.
Yeah. Oh, you don't own that Bored Ape anymore? Get it out of there.
Out of there. You gotta screenshot every NFT that you've ever held, just in case it goes away.
Yeah, I wonder if insuring them will somehow become a thing,
I bet it will.
and what the need would be, and how insurance would. More questions than answers.
Fit into this whole thing.
Yeah. Well,
let me go and add these names to the list here.
Let's do it.
Crittercraft.
Grab fish.
The grab a fish.
Well, what do we have to give away today? I think I'll give out. We came out with 2 new promo stickers for the Metaforce Alien Worlds collaboration. So I will give both stickers to the top 3 winners today, just to supplement whatever else they may get.
Yeah, 2 new ones from yesterday.
Yeah, we released 2 new stickers. They came out yesterday. One is Venax and one is Terra Galea.
Both, yes.
Terra Galea is the captain of the ship, and Venax is another one.
Yeah, I thought we had 2 more already. I was like,
whoa. Oh, no. 2 more every Monday. Every Monday we'll have 2 more.
Awesome. Very good, very good. Let me get us in here. Share this Grubber Fish Battle Royale stage.
Battle Royale.
Here we are.
Cool.
And let's get into it.
Let's do it.
I want to thank you all, Action Family, for hanging with us today. Blowing with the wind wherever the wind goes. Checking out what's going on in the metaverse. Oh, a lot of people taken out there with the one blow up. I'm not calling out any names here today.
I'm calling out my own name. The Penguin VA. Gonna win.
One and done. You remember when Brother would do the dun 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 dun?
Yeah. Oh, I'm still
all right.
alive.
I can't help myself. Neckbreakers in there. Cassandra Jones, Taryn.
I was just about
Powers, Big Buddha, D Dub, D Crin. Jonesy's gone.
License to Kill. Oz YY, D Dub. Oh, D Dub's about to explode. Who are they going to take out with them? Looks like me. Nope. Oh no.
Oh.
Wasn't me. It wasn't me. Oh, is that for me?
I thought that was going to get through. Big Buddha, I'm sorry to say.
Oh no.
Penguin.
Oh no. Oh no. Well, that's it. I quit.
Down to the last 5. We've got our winners.
All right, these 3 have all earned themselves Metaphors, promo, Alien World, Cassandra. Bam, bam, bam.
Can't find my mallet. You've done it. Sastra has done it again. Let's go ahead and take a screenshot of this list.
Agreed. Cassandra, Neckbreaker, and N Powers, you will have your promo stickers within the next 24 hours.
Yes. And I will be sending something out today as well to the top 5. But that doesn't mean that that's from the Left giveaway wallet. That still is to be sorted. Will probably be coming later on in the week, unless the access to the wallet has been handled or sorted at this point. But rest assured,
I just got word access denied. Sorry about that.
No worries, no worries. So we are taking good tabs here of our winners.
Yeah.
And
The intern is tasked with going through the footage from the previous week and coming up with a list of winners. So if you're interested in becoming an unpaid intern for the NFT Action News, just DM Emmett directly and say, I'd like to be an intern.
yes,
And he's got a whole interview process for you.
get you sorted, set up. Just want to make sure that you know how to bid adieu. That's the only thing I ask.
Mm-hmm.
I think we've done it, Action Family. I love the raid that came in. Penguin, it's always good to hang and chat.
I
Go
agree.
through the metaverse with you.
Yeah, it's fun.
Do you got any anything you'd like to hint at for tomorrow that we're going to get into, or shall it remain a mystery at the moment?
Yeah, I don't have anything other than to say it is worth your time, as always, to show up tomorrow.
That's right, because we'll be doing it all again, people. 1 p.m. PST. Brother LeftHousr may not be here, but the NFT Action News studio room is alive and kicking 24 hours a day with articles flying across the desk, as brother would say. So I want to thank you all for being here. To the Action family, we love you all. Let's keep this family growing. And until then, tomorrow, Whelps Wednesday, the Penguin, myself, Emmett Left, we bid you a LeftHousr adieu. Almost didn't take us out there. We've done it again and again. An award-winning show with an award-winning Action family.
Award-winning. Yeah.
Get some. As brother would say.
Ric Flair NFTs hitting the Wax blockchain. Woo!
Woo! Is that real?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. We'll have to talk about that tomorrow. Ric Flair, the legend, entering the NFT game. Hopefully Uncle Mars will join us soon. LeftHousr will be back on Thursday with us for one day of the week. Uncle Rico will be here. Crypto Monkey Friday, as always.
Action-packed remainder of the week. Action-packed.
Bye-bye.
Uh-huh.
Bye-bye.